I am really over the circus in Canberra that is supposedly our government. The stupidity, self-centeredness and corruption seems to be multiplying at such a rapid rate, I just can't keep up. Question Time is more like a B-grade celebrity reality TV program than a dignified parliament discussing the serious issues that Australians face today. Affairs, corrupt spending, fringe issues and sexuality seem to take priority over an out-of-control national debt, foreign ownership, immigration, unemployment, crime sprees and the actual oppression of women and minority groups that no one wants to talk about. Hour upon hour is wasted by the government and opposition throwing mud at each other, deflecting from the real issues. Day after day, week after week, month after month, the country is degenerating and dividing, while the politicians sit on the hill debating issues that, quite frankly, not many of us really care about and won't improve our standard of living. The Labor Party work overtime to protect their own from scandal after scandal. Whether it's sexual affairs, misappropriation of funds, bullying or outright lies, they refuse to behave like adults and throw temper tantrums or burst into tears because they were caught out. The Greens spend all their time hating Australian citizens, dissing public heroes and jumping on every minority bandwagon that wants to destroy harmony and unity in this beautiful country. The Liberals fight with one another constantly and spend more time backstabbing and creating little self-interest groups than actually governing. From protecting the Deputy Prime Minister's indiscretions to spending endless hours fighting opposing factions instead of actually standing up against the opposition. The selfie-addicted PM waffles on, and as a result, our nation is facing a debt crisis, deep social divisions, and infrastructure challenges brought on by excessive immigration. Here in New South Wales, the Conservative faction of the Liberal Party just lost in their fight to regain the democratic process. Again! There's a group of well-meaning Libs who are still vowing to fight on while wasting valuable time and resources fighting their own party instead of getting on with the job of actually defending and promoting conservatism and opposing the very real threat Labor and the Greens are to our nation. There is a better way, but some would rather keep doing the same things over and over and expecting a different result. Isn't that the definition of insanity? Now is the time to buckle down and get focused. It is time to hold the government to account. It is time to stop tolerating the childish antics of overpaid politicians who don't care about the taxpayer or citizens who work to make this country the envy of the world. Our parliament now seems to consist mostly of reality-removed appeasers and apologists who are obsessed with minor issues. They are completely incompetent when it comes to balancing the budget, planning and infrastructure for our ballooning population, inappropriate and even dangerous immigration policies, protecting our children and promoting strong families. I refuse to sit back and allow the major parties to keep sacrificing our values and principles on the altar of political correctness. The damage and harm they are doing to our economy and to the social fabric of our society is inexcusable. Will you join me in the fight? Don't be a mere armchair critic or a whinger. Become a member of the Australian Conservatives and ensure that together we can work for a better way for Australia. It's time to drain that Canberra swamp.